Hey, what's up, everybody? Mr. Giggles here, and I am in the world of Warframe today. So, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about extraction and placing extractors within Warframe. So, first things first, we're going to go ahead and head over here to the marketplace, and I'll show you guys where to buy these extractor blueprints. So, the nice thing about these extractors is that they will work for you while you're away from the game. So once you place an extractor, you don't have to worry about sitting here and watching things. And that's really the nice thing about any of the building things within Warframe. So first things first, you just go over here and click L3, and that will bring up the search icon. And we're going to type in extractor, and it's going to bring up these two here. We have the Titan extractor and the distilling extractor. Now, once you buy these blueprints, the nice thing is that you have them for life. They do wear out, so like as you use them, they wear out, but the blueprint stays in your foundry. So even when it wears out, you have the ability to go and make another extractor if you have the necessary materials and credits. So once you buy the blueprints, you're just going to come over here to the foundry. You'd look for them in there and craft them. I've already crafted them, so they're not in there. So like I said, the nice thing about having these extractors is that it gives you the ability to farm for materials while you're away from the game. So over here, I'm going to click on Jupiter here in a second, and I already have two extractors in place right now that are ready to be pulled off the planet. And so I'm going to go ahead and claim my stuff right now. So I have this extractor on Jupiter, and I have gained, if you can see right here, I've gained 798 salvage so while I was away. So I'm going to go ahead and collect that stuff. Now, once I collected that, I have the ability to deploy the extractor again. And the reason I picked Jupiter is because it has neurodes. I'm sorry, not neurodes, neural sensors. And those are more of the rare items within Warframe to get. So over here on the right-hand side, you can see there's salvage, Fieldron sample, neural sensors, and alloy plates. Now, those are the things that you have the capability of farming for while you're on Jupiter for any mission, really. Now, there are certain missions that are better than others for farming for those materials, and you can use the Wiki app or any kind of Warframe app that you can get off the Android store or the Apple store or what have you, and it'll show you which missions to do that you have a better chance of getting one of those materials. But like I said, for like the neural sensors, even when you do a mission that has neural sensors, sometimes you come out and you don't even get a neural sensor, or it might be that you have to be in there for 20 or 30 minutes before you have the capability of getting, like, say, one neural sensor to drop. So again, the nice thing about this extractor is, yes, you only have 1 in 4 chance of getting a neural sensor, but you can just click it, place it, and forget about it. So I'm going to go ahead and place this extractor again on Jupiter. So here you see the health of the extractors. I was mentioning that before. The health on the extractors itself does whittle down. Now you can use the extractor several times before the health completely dissipates. So you don't have to worry about, well, this extractor cost me, so many credits and 6 hours to build, and I'm going to put it on this planet, and here I got salvage, and now I have to go build another one. This is probably my at least 3rd or 4th time utilizing this extractor, and I probably still have another 3 or 4 times to go before I'll have to switch to another one. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. It takes 8 hours, and after that 8 hours, you can see there's a question mark there above the extractor picture. And after 8 hours, I'll come back and it'll be ready to claim, and I'll be able to see what I got. So fingers crossed. I'm hoping that I get neural sensors. Even if I get 2 or 3, that would be nice. So Another important thing, though, about these extractors that is really kind of cool is that you have the ability to get bonus things as well. I was playing the other day, and I was just going about my business in the ship, and all of a sudden my little robot came up and said, "Hey, you got a message." So I went and checked my messages, and I got a forma blueprint from one of the extractors. So, they're well worth the money. They're well worth the materials because, you don't need a lot of really rare materials to build them. It doesn't take a ton of money to build one. Sure, right away to buy the blueprint, I think it's like 50,000 a pop, but it's well worth it because, like I said, you can utilize it while you're away from the game, and you don't have to worry about going into a mission necessarily. It's just, it's what's the harm in it, right? So, like I said, I was playing the other day, and I got a forma blueprint. So, and if you know anything about forma blueprints, they're not easy to get. So I was quite stoked when I got that. So I know I've gone on a lot in the video today, but I hope it's been informative. I hope it's been helpful, and just please keep that in mind that on each one of these planets, they give different materials, and Warframe is a game all about farming for different materials, so you can build Warframes or weapons or gear or whatnot. So, one other thing before I go, and I know I've been long-winded, I apologize. But one other thing that's helpful is that you cannot just place an extractor on any planet. You have to actually have cleared that planet before you can deploy an extractor. So let's say like Neptune, I have not actually, within the gameplay of Warframe, I have not actually unlocked Neptune yet. So I would not be able to place an extractor on Neptune. Another important note there is that even if I do unlock Neptune, I cannot just simply place an extractor on there right away. I would have to complete all the missions first. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up Neptune here, and you'll be able to see. So you can see like all these missions are locked. So let's say like I unlock Neptune and have the capability to travel here. I'll still have to complete all these missions, because you can see down here it says unlock all nodes in the system to deploy a resource extractor. Once I do that, then I'll be able to farm for nanospores, ferrite, control modules, or the Fildron samples here on Neptune. So again, I know this has been a long video. It's been very long-winded, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative, and be sure to push the like button if you liked the video. Also, be sure to please subscribe to my channel so you can keep up to date with anything else that I'm working on within the Warframe video game or any of the other video games that I partake in. So, until next time, I'm Mr. Giggles, and happy hunting.